What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Back with another video. What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today's video is a continuation of my daily upload grind until I'm unbanned. Free me, free iPiss greatness. Basically in this video segment, I'm going to be covering all the updates of 2K19 that we know so far. Basically, Mike Wong tweeted out like a bunch of info. I think I went back to tweets all the way back to last month. So I'm going to cover quite a bit. I'm going to try not to keep my comments on the tweets. I'm going to try to keep them to a minimum, but I'm going to go into like detail and how I feel about certain things. But everything is pretty much sectioned off. I got so I'm not just like spazzing out of order of the tweets. I pretty much categorize the shooting, the defense, the dribbling, takeover, all that. So I'm gonna start it off with takeover, you guys. I don't know if you guys know, but basically takeover is like a grand badge mixed with being on fire, sort of like you don't have to unlock it. You just I'm gonna just read the tweets. So takeover applies to your primary arc until you reach 94 overall. At that point, you get TO for both primary and secondary arcs. If you're pure, you just stay hotter longer. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not sure which will be better, mixing it up or being a pure. I mean, it would be dope to stay hot longer, but I mean, it's dope to have like all around more stuff up. All right, so this one guy said, I think it's unfair. Dribblers are the only one to have cooldown features, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Mike Wong pretty much is saying like every archetype has some sort of mechanism to prevent them from abusing their strengths. Slashers degrade when they take repeated contact. Perimeter shooters degrade when they have to work too hard to get up a shot. Over dribbling for playmakers was not accounted for very well until 19. So basically, if you are pure sharp and you gotta go around four screens, left, right, cheese, all that good stuff, which is probably patched. I think zigzagging is patched anyway. Your shot is probably not gonna go in now. And RIP to the dribble gods. So he says, but we'll see when the game releases. Takeover length depends on your overall rating. Bumps can get it, but it's super short, significantly longer for good players. Self-explanatory. You have the ability to use takeoff off the rip. It's not a badge, it's tied to your arc. You just won't have full capabilities of your takeover until you get your badges and ratings up. So that makes sense. And it's pretty much what I felt like it was from reading. Um, it sounds like a bad idea. Lockdown spam is still sharp as granite from half court to 17 all over again. For one, I liked 17, so I wouldn't mind if it was like that. But I understand a lot of people didn't, and people like change. So basically, saying it's not OP as it sounds, and I'll be monitoring the community closely every day to make sure all builds are properly balanced. So basically, if anybody does some exploitation, he's going to patch it. That's what I'm getting. That's what that's what he says. Takeover is like the fire icon and badges mesh together. When you get hot, you get a plus 12 to primary attributes and a plus 6 to secondary attributes. Your badges get boosted and you unlock unique skills based on archetype. Plus 12 and plus 6 are to be determined, could change. I believe they changed it to 10 and 6. So it's just as I thought. Basically, Takeover is the new I'm on fire thing, which is pretty cool. But I'm guessing you're not gonna get hot as frequent, or you might, cause you really didn't get hot like all the time at 18. So that's gonna be exciting. This is one of my favorite ones. Okay, this is why when I play, I definitely want to have a glass cleaner on my team for sure. Glass cleaner's got a lot of love this year. One of my favorite additions is in takeover. They get a target on the floor showing where the ball is gonna go on a missed shot. Gives them a huge rebounding advantage. They also get elbow clearouts after off boards prior to putbacks. So this is going to be clutch, especially on a game-winning shot. Your rebounder basically knows before you if it's going to go in or not and can grab that board for you. Playmakers are the only ones that can put someone on their back with an ankle breaker. They also get boosts to their shots and breaking someone off dribble and extra diamond to their teammates. Same thing. Slashers get a big boost when using Euro, hop steps, spin lays, and boosted contact shots and takeover. Dunkers unlock special content dunks that no one else can use. So maybe it'll be GG to animation glitches? Probably not. Post scorers get a lot in takeover, power back down, clear out, spin drive, contact unique to their art, content unique to their art, boosted hook fade, shimmies, all that good stuff. Cool. Paint protectors get exclusive block content such as snatch, grab blocks, smash shot percentages on good contests. They also cancel offensive takeover skills when they're hot. Oh man, and you can't clear out a hot rim protector. That's pretty cool. Now we're into the shots. For shot creators, your pull-ups are going to be cash. Shot creators get a boost when shooting advanced jumpers like spin stepbacks. We already know this. Takeover modifies the windows for shooting builds to make it easier to hit perfect timing. It also boosts or unlocks full potential of shooting badges. For example, with Limitless, only sharps and Takeover can bomb from curry range with effectiveness. I don't know how I feel about this. I like that, only sharps will be shooting from deep now, but at the same time, when he said only in Takeover, so because me personally, I shoot deep shots all the time, even when I'm not hot and they go in. So we'll see how that goes. Shot contests. This is for the lockdown. Shot contest boost ability to cut off dribblers and make them pick up the ball, cancel out offensive takeover skills, boost steals including exclusive abilities to knock the ball loose on catches, advantage in securing 50-50 balls, chuck/grab with fewer fouls and more aggressive content. So basically, lockdowns are about to be playing prison ball and no fouls will get called. Sharps are the only builds who get the green animation, i.e. Showboat. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I'm gonna make it sharp regardless. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna play with. So like, I'm gonna have this stuff, but I feel like if somebody got a green that's a shot creator, they should still be able to do the little. It is what it is. Timing is much tougher, and if you get a defender nearby you, you can expect to see a lot more bricks. But a pure sharp and takeover left wide open with good timing is going to hurt a lot of teams. I don't like that either, for the simple fact that it says a pure sharp and takeover left wide open with good timing. So if I'm in takeover, I still have to get good timing and be wide open to be like super effective. When in reality, I'm already a pure sharp shot. I should be effective, wide open, with good timing without takeover. So takeover should basically make it so where if my timing is off, it still go in. Or if I'm not as open, but my timing is good, it still goes in. But whatever. I was just wondering, 2K19, if someone behind you, is it considered open? Yes, bro. Cause in 18, if someone is like, if you're on a fast break and you decide to do a dribble pull up, and somebody is behind you, like it gives you this little going forward animation, and you miss the shot. So he said shouldn't, so that's not 100%, but hopefully it doesn't. Contested shots got hammered hard this year, which it should. I don't shoot a lot of contested, so I don't have a problem with that. Shot meter will be on all shots except for dunks. You can disable it for layups if you want. I guess that's good because we all know it was a shot meter for layups in 18. They just didn't tell us. We've never once targeted an individual jump shot to patch or nerf it. There's no reason for us to do it, and it would be a very tedious process, even if we wanted to. I know many won't believe that, but it's one of those 2K conspiracy theories that is not true. So basically, they are claiming they never patch individual jump shots. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, so somebody is basically asking like what's the difference in shots? They use the Kobe and the LA shot. And he says in theory all should have the same success rate, but the word in theory and should doesn't make me so sure that's accurate. Shooting algorithm has been changed quite a bit for 19. Shot contest detection more sensible now. Bigger bonus and bigger penalties for open versus contested, as well as good versus bad timing. Excellent window is smaller but gives bigger boosts, i.e. shooting will be more skill based. I feel like shooting might be either gonna be too easy or too bad, and they're gonna end up patching it. Pump fakes, draw fouls have been revoked. But oh my god, I can't read today. Pump fakes, draw fouls have been reworked. Much more reliable now. For those keeping track, takeover boosts probably will be closer to 10 plus rating and 5. Okay, so it's 10 and 5, you guys. And pump fakes have been reworked. So if you pump fake, you can get that foul now. We should have more influence over whether you make or miss shots, open versus contested, or good versus bad timing. Reply with some ratios. Personally, I think they both matter, but I think openness, whatever. Openness should. That sounds so weird. It should have more of an effect. Like if I'm open, I should be able to hit the shot more. You feel me? Even if it is not the greatest release, I'm wide open. At the end of the day, it is a game, but at the same time, we're in the NBA. I know all NBA players don't make every open shot, but you expect them to make most of their open shots. Like if you're a coach, you expect your players to make open shots, like knock them down. But moving along, I don't want to take too much time. But timing is good too. But contestants is nerfed, so I feel like the only people that care about timing is people that shoot contested timed well or something like that. I think they both should matter equally, but if I'm open, I think I should have a better chance than just if I'm not as open, but my timing is good because I'm wide open. It's kind of, I guess, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I could go either way on it because I know my release and I get greens often because I know my release. So really, I could go either way. I know my release and I get open a lot. Only playmakers, only primary playmakers, but primary shot creators are the only ones can break ankles with step back jumpers. So basically, this tags on before when he said only primary playmakers can get drops off of ankle breakers, but shot creators can break ankles with step back jumpers. So that's pretty interesting. And so in order to do momentum, your ball control must be at 86, which I believe is tier 3 dribbling. Um, Over dribbling to him is basically your stamina bar, excessive sprinting, contact drains it faster, not necessarily the number of moves. You can still pull off combos and all that good stuff. It's just harder if you're like tired. Um, Also, certain moves drain you faster, and they have standing size ups now. But yeah, good. I don't want to take too much time, so I'm sorry if I'm skipping through something you might want to see. You can just pause it. I really don't want this to be a super long video, but it's everything that's been released. What ball control do you need? Tier 2 dribbling 70. Here go the tiers. I thought he just said, oh yeah, okay, so tier 1 is 70, tier 2 is set. That doesn't even make sense. So tier 1 and tier 2 are the same? I'm confused. He just said to get to tier 2. So is anything under 70? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm stupid. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm stupid for that. So tier 1 is anything below 70, tier 2 is 70 to 85, and tier 3 is 86. I just had a complete brain fart. I wasn't paying attention to the greater than less than sign. L2 dribbling is gone. Um, It's used for hard steps and hezzies in 19. So that's pretty knowledgeable. Sham God will be available for tier 3. It explains how to do it. Zigzag and its fix and the logic around blow-bys have been completely overhauled. You can still get them in the right situations, getting to the defender's hip, extreme mismatches. But if you play good on ball defense, you should be able to clamp ball handlers pretty easy. We'll see how that goes. New dribble fatigue model in 19. If you over dribble, your ball control will drop and your moves will degrade in speed slash effectiveness. So spamming too many moves will drop your dribble tier and eventually cause you to fumble the ball. Need to be efficient with the ball this year. So basically, spam gods, dribble gods, y'all about to start dropping the ball, which is I can see y'all raging. One more dribble note: when branching out of hop step, when branching out of hop gathers, step back jumpers, only tier 3 ball handlers could explode out like last year. Tier 2 will be slower but controlled. Tier 1 will fumble. So unless they have an animation glitch, you ain't doing this if you're a big man. Layup defense is modeled better this year, so that makes the misses make more sense. And yeah, I agree with you about emphasizing timing over openness when it comes to post and hook fades, all that good stuff. So I guess he was asking about post scores or something like that. Yeah. Moving along though, this video is getting super long. They added a slap the floor animations for lockdowns. Defensive a major focus, as he mentioned before, but good lockdown and rim protector is going to be very valuable this year. They will cancel out offensive boosts, get special defensive stop resolutions, and body ups, unique block content, and more. Wondering is stealing with the right stick is back. Thank you. Can you force a ball handler to pick up their dribble? Yes, sprinkling based on the dribble ball control versus defender's on ball D rating, as well as positioning, happens more if you cut the dribbler off and jam up where he's trying to go. Locks can do it easier than any other build, especially in takeover. So that's going to be dope. Paint defense is much stronger, pretty much well balanced, and a lot more contact down there. Prison ball. Locks will be able to stonewall ball handlers more frequently than most other archetypes. Rim protectors unlock grab blocks and other content. Both arcs can cancel offensive badges. Takeover, we already read that. This is for the dunkers. Standing dunk. Well, to get regular dunks, your dunk got to be 85 to get top dunks. Standing dunks 75, driving 50 for standing contact dunks for bigs. Basically, they just wanted to have it where slashers and athletic finishers are the only one to get contact dunks. So those are the ratings to unlock contact dunks. Pro dunk packages unlock at 85, elite 88. One more nugget today. You can branch off dunks from Euro and hop steps, spin gathers. One of those layup types. Keep R2 side. Yep, that's pretty cool. He also posted something about rebounding yesterday. Basically, if you ain't a decent rebounder, you're not about to be soaring up out of nowhere for rebounds. If you're controlling like a little guard, you want to run to where you feel like the ball is going to bounce instead of just spamming the jump button to get it. Yep, pick it up if you're fast enough. Because later, ideal rebound and timing this year, the box out mechanics will be more important to consider since there's more time spent on the ground. Of course, it all starts with holding the box out trigger. Man, it's going to be a battle in the paint this year. Post fade / hook success is a focal point. Post scores might be lit this year. Fatigue plays a big role. You'll have a significant advantage if you pick and choose your spots. Should be noticeably tougher to sprint all game long or ball hogs. So you think. Ball hogs don't really care if they're tired. They just want the ball to troll. Our passing and catching team made a ton of improvements. Thank you. Catch fumbles are basically gone. Basically means somewhat still there, but easier to convert long passes. Thank you to open guys and new catch collision system to help well-positioned defenders combat dump cheese. Thank you. So if I'm right next to you, you can't just catch the ball and go through my body, man. This is a random one. How lethal is the play shot? He said it's his favorite. So if you into conspiracies, that might be the best archetype. I don't know. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, so they did something to the pauses. So each pause will take a minimum 20 seconds. So if you have 2 minutes or 6 pauses, whichever comes first. I kind of like being able to pause at will because, like, if I dunk on you, I like to pause. Sometimes I like to pause, like, if I get a green, like, right before it drops in. I don't know. I was petty like that, but whatever. I guess it was annoying to some people, so they fixed it. We have ways to boost your abilities beyond 99 cap. That's pretty dope. Alley-oops are more useful in 19 and easier to complete. In general, defensively players do a better job at intercepting oop passes, so we're able to relax some of the throwaways that we need to have in there to balance them out. Well, that's pretty dope. I hope they switch the buttons because that double triangle was pretty annoying. But that's pretty much it for this video. I know it's a long video, but I pretty much covered everything that's been talked about in the update. And I'm just going to upload it like this. I'm not going to edit anything. It's a pretty long video. I think it's like 20 minutes, something like that. But yeah, peace. I'm out. Don't know what that noise was. I don't. I'm sorry.